So the Voigtländer 15mm ultra wide lens for Sony E Mount. I've done some photos with it, tested it for a while, and I have to say that I'm pretty happy with the lens and with its performance. There's a strange thing it does with the sun. I'll show you that in the photos, but focusing is quite smooth. The aperture ring works flawlessly. There's just a simple focus, none of this Sony crap where when you try to pull it faster that the focus goes to infinity or something. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you some photos I made with it. So here we are. We have a night scene. I'm just gonna switch to libraries to make it faster. We'll start in the center. Okay, it loads up pretty long. I don't know why I made the one-to-one previews and everything, but it still does that. Okay, it's ISO 400, so of course we're gonna have some noise. But as you can see, everything here in the center is super sharp, as well as the background. If we go down, it still remains sharp, and remember we're at f.4, but it's a 15mm, so it's really easy to get the full frame sharpness. If we go to the corners, of course we'll see some diffraction, but as well, if we start going here, it is also sharp. You can see every detail. You can get this wide angle look quite easily. Here I want to show you the sunstar effect. The number of rays corresponds to number of aperture blades. I don't know, you can count those if you want to. It's ISO 100, so it's base ISO. You can see this dreamy look. It's not really super sharp. This is what you get when you do those backlit photos with it. I mean, it's a feature and not a bug, you might say, if you really like it. Here I've done some serious shadow recovery. If we go to develop module, you can see it's plus 71. We can even go to 100. It's going to be a little bit too much, but and if we close down, we can see every detail, very little noise, and really corner to corner sharpness. I mean, corners of course are distorted, but it's a 15mm again. Yep. Some other ones at f8 can achieve both the subject and all the background in sharpness. So yes, it's a really good lens. It's quite expensive though. It costs around 800 euros, and it's just a 15mm. So there's there are certain occasions where you can use it and certain where it's completely useless. So I will probably go with the 16 to 35 f.4. I used the lens and I solved it because of the very, very bad autofocus, but again, it's quite easy to handle manual focus at those ultra wide angle lenses. So this is a manual focus too, of course, the Voigtländer, but it will be very easy to handle. So don't worry about that if you're only using autofocus lenses and you worry about this being a manual one. You can just set it up at f8, just set up the focus and shoot away, and everything will be completely sharp. Okay, I'm gonna show you some other photos. I'm just talking. So yeah, if you're looking for something more practical, you should probably go with the zoom. But if you really into image quality and don't care about just buying a 800 euro lens just to use it from time to time, or if you're really into landscape photography, then by all means go for it. Here, as you can see, really nasty weather conditions, but still everything sharp at ISO 100, of course. Oh, I want to show this. As you can see, the colors here, if we go to the develop module, there was no vibrance or saturation added to it, and it's really, really lively, really vibrant. As you can see, it pops out really nice. And if you close down, all the details are there, up to the, you know, small little branches that the leaves are on and everything. So yeah, if you can afford it, then go ahead and buy it. If you cannot, then you should probably go with a cheaper option, but it's really worth its money. It has the aperture ring on the lens, so it's quite fun to handle, and if you buy it, you will not be disappointed.